Hold on, I was just about to talk and my time came up.
Hi.
Hey.
9:49.
Okay. Man, the sun, it's intense. It's pretty hot here in Barstow, but it's hot everywhere. But I know Barstow. Wow, you know, I think the elevation is higher. Whoops. Is higher. Not that I know it is. It's just, yeah, it's higher because you have to drive. Coming to Barstow on the freeway, it inclines a bit higher. Now I just pulled out of the Del Taco. There was a thrift store I used to go to. I'm finished before dark. Oh, maybe not. I don't know exactly where it's at. It was just, I was sitting in the outside at the courthouse. I got there right as they closed, presumably prepared to file. But I don't know if I really am. It's just so foreign because it's easier to tell for me. I think I found the thrift store. Domestic violence. Yep, that's it. I forgot that it was domestic violence. Okay. I got what the lawyer sent me. I'm just used to, you know, like when you file in court, how you pick up the documents, you just fill them in. And so everything looks like actual court documents. And they have numbers 1, 2, 3, and then the case numbers on every paper. I think this is where I used to park. This was years ago, but this is 6 o'clock. Maybe they're closed. I should have Google checked it. Yeah, this looks like it's it. That the gate's closed. I wish they could put. It would be nice if they put like a closed sign, just so it's easier to tell, because you can't even tell it's a business. But I remember, well, the sign's in front, because you can come park back here or in the front of the business, because it's home or apartment. But that's the back door, because you park in the very back. Like, see, I had to come through this like a dirt opening, because I had an online store, and I would get I would bid at auctions, like for bulk items. And then I'd like to go to the thrift stores, garage sales. Oh my God, those! I didn't go to garage sales as much, but you can get so cheap at garage sales. The thrift stores, you know, some are high and some are, you know, reasonable, but garage sales, my God. But the big company ones, like Salvation Army and Goodwill, I don't know. Their prices are they're not expensive, but they're not like dirt cheap because I liked the dirt cheap stuff. Or you get in bulk. Oh, those were nice when I got them in bulk. Because my listing, they're really detailed listing. So it'd be nice to have just to be able to do one listing, one master listing, and just make a bunch of, and use that for a bunch of products. And so if they sell, you just have the quantities. So much easier. But now with, oh my God, now with AI, how easy that would be. And at the time my spouse was working, and so all of my money was while he was working. Oh my God, there's a bunch of tiny little baby birds. What the heck? I don't know if any before. Let me see. They're just so tiny. I think that's kind of amazing. Ooh. Ah, they're too fast. I wonder what a group of bird is called. A flock. I know it's just a flock of seagulls, right? A flock of pigeons, a flock of ducks. No, there's not a flock of ducks. It's like a gaggle of ducks. But there's another store. I wonder if it's a pet store. I do need a pet store. I need to get now open. It's now open, but what kind of a store? It just reminds me of a pet store. Should I check it out? Why not? Because I do have to. Once the puppies, Octavia's puppies, once they are 6 to 8 weeks, they're going to be ready to be rehomed. What's that one? Let me see. High Desert Service. So they're... So it looks like Barstow's, like the houses. Oh my God, that's a restaurant. La Casita Mexican restaurant. Whoa. It looks good. Where am I going now? So I got out before the sun. Oh, I'm gonna go to Walmart then because they had the killer price on chicken for the dogs. Oh wow, look at that. Oh my God, that is so neat. I bet you, I don't know what it's for, but I like it. Dang, that is so, whoa, this is, Barstow's a big train. What would you call it? I don't even know. But they have a bunch of trains, the train stations. But it's like old time. And those are all the railroad ties. And this is, I believe, I guess this is called downtown Barstow. Maybe old Barstow. This dog keeps walking around. But it's right by the bus station. Look at that little guy. Studly boy. I have to get my dog fixed. Oh, I have to get the shots for the puppies. And they have them at the pet stores. And my daughter, she's a nurse, but she did a lot of phlebotomy. So she can do the parvo shots. She did my Ragnar's when I got him. Because there was parvo. My daughter's dog had parvo a few years ago. And that was so sad. A baby station. Station, what that's about. Ryla's Legacy. The Domestic violence. Whoa. It doesn't even, it's a thrift store, but it doesn't even look like it. Domestic violence resources. It doesn't even look like a thrift store. I wonder if they changed it. Oops. Barstow's an interesting town. It's got a newer part and it's got that old part. It just has a feel of like Arizona, like the old town, you know, like just an old town, historic community mixed with a little bit of, like, they have a Walmart. Now back a long time ago they had a mall. They had a mall before Apple Valley and Victorville had a mall. Now I know there was a thrift store up there, but I don't. Shoot, I should check, but there's cars here. And Route 66, it runs through Victorville, but it's more celebrated, I believe, in Barstow. Okay, I'm trying to read. Oh, the thrift store. Oh, it looks like the thrift store, the one I was thinking about, another one. It looks like it's still open, but just at quick glance, it doesn't. Parking lot seems pretty dull. Oh, there's not really a good. Through the view, it really doesn't look like much here, but. And not that there is, I'm just. This is like the original downtown Barstow. Oh my god, there's a lot of these big, huge motels. They're really large and they're so empty. Oh wow. A lot of businesses is closed down. I wonder if it's because of like COVID. Like COVID really, oh my gosh, a lot of the grocery stores are closed down. I wonder why that is. My Indian doctor is right in here too. I would turn left for them, the Indian clinic. I haven't been there in a long time. One thing, well, I guess they do it now too anyways, but the insurance, but the Indian clinic, they would pick you up and take you, even if it's all the way in Barstow. And they would deliver my medication because I didn't have a car, and wishful thinking, I would think I would try to be able to get my medication, but no, it never worked. Never worked at all. So I wonder if the elevation makes it hotter. Like the high desert, you know, we're up higher, I guess closer to the equator. So it gets hotter. Like Barstow definitely feels hotter than Apple Valley. But then I think when the mountains, you would think the mountains are up really high and it's colder up there. I don't know how that works. And there's a freeway. I wonder how that works. Yep, the Barstow Mall closed down. They had this mall back when I was a kid, so this thing's been around forever. Oh, they turned part of it into a, that's cool, for county office. Now I'm going to Walmart and it's, oh shit, it's a big Walmart too, so I kind of dread that. I don't like the big huge superstores. Oh my god, it's always I forget one thing and it's way on the other side of the dang store. And this store, like, I used to do merchandising. This was a long time ago. And I remember I had to come and redo like a whole diapers and underwears, different nights. And they were all-nighter jobs. And oh my Lord, it's just tedious. It's not hard work, it's just tedious work. I think I would, just the fact that it's all night, it would, I don't know, I would hike myself out. And I'm like, I don't remember this Walmart being so big. And I asked a couple of the employees, and they're like, oh no, it's always been like this, but I'm sure they don't remember, as long as maybe they know, because it doesn't even look that big, but it's one of those big ones. But one thing that they have that a lot of the others, the Walmarts I've gone to, and this was with Kmart too, when they had Kmart here, their clearance and sale items they always had them, and they were just so super cheap. And it would be like legitimate clearance items. But then once the local people, I'm thinking local because it's a small community, but once they caught on, you know, like if there's a good deal, it would go fast. Like they had like some maybe L'Oreal lipstick for like $2. I'm like, what the hell? Then I'm looking deeper, and like other lipsticks for like $1. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, hell yeah, give me some lipstick. But not knowingly, I kind of mistakenly saw it, and it was already sold out. I'm like, oh duh. So okay, whatever. But as far as I know, which is not much at all. I understand like the laws, and not that I really understand the laws, but at least I can follow along maybe enough to ask questions, like ask some serious, questions. In regards to my lawsuit. But and at least there's a way to find answers, but filing paperwork, it's beyond. And not that it's so difficult, I'm not sure which paperwork to file. Maybe some of the terminology. And you gotta answer things in a certain way and do it at a certain time in this format. The paperwork is what really got me. And then with this court order, the unlawful detainer, honestly, it would be so nice if when you get served, they could just give you a complimentary packet to fill out and return in. By not having that packet and navigating it on my own, I did everything backwards, not knowing there's even a packet. I learned and researched different ways to respond. And the ways I did respond were legally on point. And that's real comforting. But it's something more for legal aid or paralegal. Just because Just because it's just more than filling out a paperwork. And in what I was doing was I was drafting my own responses. So I wasn't using a form. I didn't even, oh my God. Because when I went to, when I had court, like my divorce court, oh my God, everything's so heavy. Oh, Jesus. I was so, the divorce, yeah, it's like a form you fill out. Oh my God, everything. But then you need, you also need like a waiver, a court fee waiver. That would, God, this sun is incredible. I cannot get a break from it. Let me see. I've been sitting in the direct sun too, because since I got finished early, oh, there we go. At least it's out of my face. I got finished early. Whoa, God, I'm talking every place. I'm just, like I was saying way earlier. Try to catch up here. I'm all over the place, especially driving in Barstow. Got me all over the place. I wore a hat, so my hair's kind of messy. I wanted to file today. All week, I just wanted to file. And the lawyer, the legal aid office that I'm going through, I'm working with the paralegal, and she's been a godsend. In a desperate attempt is how they weren't taking any more clients, and I had already previously hired her. I went through 3 attorneys, so, which surprised the hell out of me, because 3 free attorneys. I thought at first it hits me where, you know, how can I fight a lawsuit? I have no money. I have like severe disabilities that fuck me up. Like, I look normal, and that's a beautiful thing. And it has it's good and it's bad. Not that it's, I don't want to say it's bad. It's just something that's not visible. And maybe it's that alone makes me, because I'm very sensitive, and I can feel sorry for myself. And I don't want a physical disability, and it's just, it just hurts my feelings, because I'm not one to say, you know, I have disabilities or I need special help, because I look normal and I maybe act normal, but things are so much harder. I don't know if it's like my ADHD. I'm easily distractible. My time management sucks, and it creates this. A lot of the things, it's not. I can't even think, but it's. I just come across like an asshole. Like I'm late, so then it looks like I don't care, or I'm selfish. And it just sounds so easy to get somewhere on time. But to me, it's like it has something to do with my nervous system, because it's like a heightened state of anxiety mixed in with like deep compulsions to do or not do something. Transitioning, oh my God, it's so horrible. But one good thing, wherever I'm at, it just feels like that's where I'm supposed to be. So I know the next transition will be okay. because I can be in a shitty environment, but I don't have a big board, like a big board problem, because I have a quality where it's like it's very kid-like, childlike, because I find amazement in the most I don't want to sound, let's say, neatest of things, but in the most just everyday things. A lot of things amaze me, and I'm very curious, so I love to know how things are made. And I'm fascinated. Everything, it's really like I'm fascinated. I do get fascinated with if something's very complicated, and I'm fascinated with the human mind and people's creativity and what inspired them to do this or do that, or if they figured out something complex for me, because some things seem like everybody knows how to do something, but for the life of me, I cannot. I have no idea what it is or how it works. And then the more I don't know, and if it's something that I don't even care to know, I just want it done without story, just do it. And those things, there's like a big blockage where I'm a brat. I don't even care to know. I don't want to know. Like, I really feel like I only have so much working brain space, and whatever it is that I don't know and I don't even care to know, it would just take up too much of my brain space. It literally sounds tiring. It's something even like math. Like if it's not fun, it'd be exhausting. And then trying to keep my attention and focus on it, oh my god. Yeah, it's kind of like a bratty kid. It looks like a car, like two little boys next to me. So anyways, let me back on track. I've been so just stressed and overwhelmed, and I don't look at the clock. Like get back to the original, what I was trying to say. I don't look at the time or the dates or the days of the week, because time is usually not on my side. And if it's later than what I think it is, oh man, then I feel like I wasted the day, I wasted the week. Oh my god, the time's going by so fast. It has that feeling of just dread, disappointment. And I gotta change it around, because I could totally change it around. One thing with my brain, I could really not that I trick myself, but I can decide something and make that change. But once I make the change, and the change is made, and there's kind of no going back. So I don't make these changes lightly, because even though I may be doing something bad, it's hard to make that decision. Like, am I really ready to give whatever up completely? Like, if it's a toxic person, I know if I make my mind up, that's it, I'm done, then I know I made my mind up and that's it, it's done. And am I ready for that? Did I, is it really that bad? Or in some I make on the spot. And I can't really say I regret it, but it does hurt my heart. Because I didn't have time to mourn it. Like, I just did it. Like with my parents. Yeah, if it's like on principle, that's when it's made on the spot. And I know what it means. I'm sad for me. And I'm sad for them because they don't even know. They just think like a lot of people don't mean what they say, and they don't do what they don't do what they say. They don't because they don't say what they mean. And I'm sure I do that too. But I would totally say I don't. But I'm sure I do. Oh yeah, because I don't make promises because I learned how to do that when my kids were little. Because I'm like, there's too many variables. There's too many things that could happen. One thing is so many chain of events. You know, like now I know. Like, I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm gonna go to Walmart after the library, because honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna feel. What, I could be tired, I could be feeling sick, I could be just wanting to go home, or an easy one, I could be pulled in some direction and totally doing something I had no intentions of doing and being stuck at it. That's usually it. Like yesterday, I got dressed up to go to Barstow, and Arthur's like, I think he asked me something, where are you going, or whatever. I just finished up, because the last minute the attorney told me I had to do a declaration. So, I've been working on this for months, so yeah, I have everything written down, but it's in my phone in different files, and it's so ugly. I wish I just had one file and I could keep one master document, because the ChatGPT and the Gemini, they fucking, every time I close it and I open up again, whatever I was working on, it gets lost, or it gets, like, vital information it picks and chooses what it wants. And I tell it exactly what I want, because certain things matter. Everything kind of intertwines. And one thing will bring clarity to another thing. Maybe not at that moment, but it all fits into place, you know? And it takes it out. And I can have it perfect one day, and then it takes it out in weird ways where you don't even notice it. And then the Gemini, oh my God, it got me so mad the last time I used it. Because I just need this done. It would be maddening to write a book through one of these services, because they work excellent. Oh my, it's a beautiful thing, but it doesn't hold memory, and it doesn't store stuff, and it makes a bunch of different files. So I could have the perfect one, but with so many files, it gets lost in files. And with the phone, you can't open all the files. I'd have to open all the files at once just to look and compare to get rid of duplicates. I tried so many ways. I tried to put all of my files and put it, delete the old ones and put it all on a master file. Thinking, and it tells me that it saves as everything, but it didn't. So I've had to retell and rewrite my stuff over and over and over again, and make corrections over and over and over again. And sometimes I just get so frustrated I start from scratch. But starting from scratch, that it's hard because my case it's very tricky. Because even my first 2 attorneys were all like, you don't have a case. They're just... But I knew I did, and I knew it was unjust. I just didn't know how to prove it, and I didn't know how to convey it. And that's where the Gemini and ChatGPT, they came through with me. Because I didn't know what I'm looking for, and I just started throwing in anything because, some things catch. Like, I won't even mention something, but it turns out to be extremely relevant, which is a trip. And I'm like, oh, hey. Then I'll just come up with just something random. And then it's saying, well, this one's important information. I'm like, what? Then what I think is important, and usually it's what's, I'm very sensitive. So whatever, like you just want to, even though if it's not going to even help me, but I've just felt so wronged by it. I just have to say it just so I could just get validated for it. And if they take it out, oh my gosh, I just want to be heard. If anything, it's just for my ego. And then certain things where I don't even think it's a big deal. That was Indian. I know there's a lot of, I don't know if there's a lot, but I assume there's a lot of like resources and support for like for domestic violence victims. And I never utilized any of this, and when I was going through it, I really wasn't, I was naive to it, because I didn't know it was domestic violence. I thought domestic violence is if you're like, hit every day. And that wasn't the case. I did get hit pretty badly, and it rearranged my face, but it was not like an everyday, like, come on, get my burrito. But I have gotten burritos thrown at me because, the place maybe they maybe forgot an ingredient. And they forget ingredients with him, but the wrong day, wrong time, get a burrito on my face. And just the, humiliation. It's just hurt. It's a waste for food, a waste of my time. And it's just trying to help someone, and to help them out, make them, it's nice to have someone get you something to eat. And for it to go not appreciated and used as a weapon against me, it's just ugly. And being with someone like that, and then as long as I was, I know I'm triggered. And I know I'm sensitive to, I don't speak up. I would think I would, but I don't. Like if I'm in my feelings, and my feelings are getting hurt, well, some people, it's not safe to speak up. And I always try to be safe. Like, I can see someone's part, and if their feelings are hurt, I can pretty much, like, oh, okay, I was probably being a dick. But what really gets me is if I'm hurt by someone, like Arthur, he can end up mad at me when I was the one, like, locked out of the house all night. I was the one attacked by skunks. And he was sleeping and locks me out. And this is like in a city. I was terrified and attacked. But he's ugly to wake up. If I ever need anything, I don't even bother waking him up. Then he grunts and moans and complains, and if someone's gonna complain, then I don't want their help. I'll do it myself. And that's makes my life much harder when I should just, that's probably my ego. But if they're gonna do it with an attitude, then I don't want it done. And if they're gonna resent me for it, it's fuck that. Then I have the I'll do it myself attitude, which adds to my plate. And I already have a hard enough time just doing the basics. So I don't know. I'm bad. Yeah, I don't ask for help. Oh my God, I still haven't. I'm done early because I wanted to file. What I believe is the paralegal sent everything I needed to file. She added a couple more things I needed to do, like the declaration. I got the declaration pretty much done. Oh, these boys, the little boys got something. They just got a drink, went back. Okay. So once I filled the declaration, it was good enough, solid. I'm done. It was on ChatGPT. I'm like, okay, I like this. Print it. And it took they need all these prompts. Yes, it's good. Yes. Should I put it here? Yes, put it there. Should I make that? Yes, do that. I'm like, everything, just yes, and put it in. Do I make the file? Do you want me to? It's like, oh my God, yes, everything, yes. Just now. Time's an issue because I'm at the library in Barstow, and they're closing. No, they're not closing. The courthouse is closing. I gotta be done and take it to the courthouse by 4 to file. And I have all this, should I do this? Should I just do it? I haven't even looked at it. And I think it only came out to 5 pages. So from what seems like a lot of work, 5 pages isn't anything. And then the paralegal, she sent stuff over, but I'm assuming it's everything. I don't know if it's complete. It's not like regular court documents. The ones you fill in the blanks. And one thing, the paralegal, I was supposed to send her just some documents, but I sent her a bit more. And it was just the evidence, the exhibits I've had. Yeah, evidence exhibits. And so that, and then one of them was my declaration. And I think I did a motion to quash too. So it has a lot of, but I don't know which one I sent her, because some are really detailed, and they get down to the point of where I want the point, I need the point to cover. And some of it's my ego points were that's not fair. But I don't really know if I got everything. It doesn't seem like much. I know they're 10 cents a copy, and I'm I want 2 sets. And the librarian's $2.60. I'm that does not sound right. I thought one document had 25 pages. And if it did, then I don't know how to find it. I don't know where it's at. I haven't even looked through these things. I just made my copies, and I did duplicates, and 5 pages, it only print 1 set. I'm this is so weird. So then I have to pay and then print the 5 pages, because I separated them and lined them up and compared. I don't know if it's done, but I'm you know what? I'm just going to try to file it, and just, if it gets filed in, then I can make amendments or something later. I don't know if you can. But at least get filed in, because I thought, Arthur said, he made a comment 6 days. 6 days, I only have 6 days left, and I'm not packing. And so I really thought that it was this Sunday. that the sheriffs are going to come and lock me out. So I don't dare look at the date or the time. The date or the day. Because the lockout day is August 20th. And I thought Arthur's comment meant I have until August 20th. And he mentioned 6 days, so I thought it was this Sunday. But I think I'm still 6 days away. Thank God. But I supposedly have what I need to have. I don't know if it's enough. I'm sure I have to fill out other documents or other forms. I need the one for disabilities and reasonable accommodations. Because reading up about it, it sounds perfect. Like, I would get someone to help me along the way, help me navigate the process. To know which forms to fill out. If any attachments are required for the form. How to phrase it, or just think maybe more of an example how to phrase it, because I picked everything up pretty. I thought it said pit stop. I thought it was pet PET stop. Oh my God. Oh, this morning I got in a panic because the day before I lost the day, but I'm finally ready to go. It's almost 3:30 and the courthouse closes at 4. And I just felt my whole world collapse because that happens a lot. Because I don't know what time I wake up. The past 2 nights, I got like maybe 2-3 hours of sleep. I could see it too. My face just kind of it just doesn't have the same bounce. And I just been tired. Oh, I'm gonna get NyQuil tonight. I'm gonna get NyQuil. I could sleep. That's one thing. When I have NyQuil, it's not good for my liver, but not sleeping is this battle around. If I get good sleep tonight, then the courthouse opens at 8. Now, wouldn't that be so nice to arrive at 8 and get everything done, or have the time to be there all day to get everything done? Because I know I got to fill out this accommodation for an ADA coordinator. Because if you have, and this is just all my my researching, no one told me, but if you have a disability, mental or physical, what is it? I'm barely thinking now, but the government has a disability where it protects disabilities, and the court and the lawyers, the system, they're supposed to make sure that everybody has, the right to, like, fair accommodations. And in my case, it's having someone, like, hold my hand, basically. Like, okay, we need this form. Okay, and, you do this and that and this. And so the paralegal did do some forms like that, but I didn't do them personally, and I don't know how many and what it's supposed to look like. But I was determined to file, so without a last proofreading, which I usually proofread things to death, but without doing that, and I just picked the PDF file or whatever you are to what I assume. What I assume is where all the attorney papers are. But the fact that 2 sets only came out to $2.60, it's a little troubling. I don't know if I got all of them, but at least filing gets me something. I have to do it. Every day is like this. I have to do it by tomorrow. And then something legitimately comes up, and then tomorrow just doesn't happen. every day is a new day to get it right. I've been that one day away for far too long. So I just printed everything out, drove it up to the courthouse, and I missed them by just minutes. Well, I missed them locking the door. So definitely I probably missed the county clerk way more. But there's the ADA coordinator, and that's what, in my mind, would be so perfect, because it's a Disabilities Act. Yeah, if someone's treated unfairly and they have a disability, through the Disability Act, it defends the person that's disabled. It enforces that they are granted special reasonable accommodations. In my mind is the AD coordinator what I'm struggling with is what form, how to fill it out properly and what goes with it. I should write down what I want, because not that I hate it, but when I'm in a store and not knowing, it's like that brain thing I was telling you about. I don't got time for that. And now I'm getting tired. It's catching up. God, I'm not gonna find a pen that works. I just got some of the markers. Oh my God. Oh God. Well, gray might be dark enough. Hello, paper. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna yawn and maybe write my list down. Oh my God, are my eyes? Oh my God, am I making a mess? Oh, I'm gonna get raccoon eyes. I was gonna say root canal eyes. Let me clean up my face, maybe. Eat my Del Taco burrito and Del Taco. And I didn't order the drink. It's like $3.85, and I have Arthur's Visa card, which one would probably think that, well, not my money, but that's dirty. If I don't spend $4 for a drink of my own money, I don't feel comfortable spending anybody else's money. That just say of all, that'd have been $20 for 5, 10, 4, 8, 12, 16, $20, $80 a month just for a drink. That's a lot. Well, at least for me it is. But yeah, because doing one thing, it's like you deprive yourself of something else. And I'm really good at saving money and spending money, but it's Arthur and my kid are good at spending and needing it. But Arthur, he gave me his card today. But I think, oh, he's so generous. But he slips it in with, it's the money he already owes me that he's borrowed, because he's always borrowing, because he gets way more money than I ever get. And he blows it. And he always tells me he always questions what I get. I'm like, dude, I'm not the one who gambles or blows money. But he always has to have these little comments like I do. And then when like gas is needed, and just because I don't spend my money like that, I have the money and it's pushed on me, and I'm like, it just feels not fair, because I get like hardly anything. I have hardly anything. But when I'm around him, it's gone. And even if he buys lunch, I don't know, it's just gone. Because, yeah, he burns a hole in his pocket and he does not mind burning a hole in mine. And he can always get more money. Like, he has parents who take care of him. He works, but he does have parents who take care of him. So he has to want for nothing. Now, I don't have that luxury, so I hold on to what I have. But you can't be really cheap around your kids, especially teenagers. You know, they have legitimate needs. I'm going to take a bite and eat. I'll be back right now. Maybe. Oh, yeah, I'm already at 55. I'm going to end it. Because I just ramble and talk, and who wants to listen to 55 minutes of that? But I just need someone to talk to, I think. It helps relieve stress, because you've been here with me all along. Thank you. And I know I don't introduce myself. I don't do titles. I do. But for more than anything, you're like a legitimate friend. Someone I can just express my issues with, and by talking things out, it really does feel like I'm talking to somebody, even though if I'm in here at this car talking to myself. I would love to have a friend, but I can't understand it. It should not be hard to find. But I just will keep looking. I'm just one person away from a good friend. For sure. I'm about to fall asleep. I gotta get ammonia, Tylenol PM, and the chicken. And probably cookies, because it's Arthur. He gave me his card. I don't know how much is on it, but... And the food, everything's so expensive. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna go. Thanks for sticking around and just being there when I needed a friend. Tomorrow's trash day. I filled up 3 trash cans, I believe, or maybe 4. And just those 4, there's already a big improvement. I just think it's probably been like this. That's a shame. It's a down dog dirty shame. All right, well, c'est la vie. Thanks for being there, kiddo. And I didn't file. The courthouse closed. And I think I got my copies. And I hope tomorrow it's enough to file. Because the sheriff already posted a lockout order on my door. And that's like the last of the lawsuit. They did it so they gave me 15 days. Because of the 5th and then the 20th. So, if I get this filed in, like, tomorrow, and it's kind of like an emergency court hearing, I could get their case dropped. I could postpone the case. But I really do think I get it in time and I get to speak with the judge and he can hear me and see me. He'll realize he has no jurisdiction over me and the case will be dropped. It's the right thing to do, and it doesn't like put the meanness on him. It's just not his jurisdiction. It's nothing personal. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna make my list. I'm gonna eat my taco, drink some drink, maybe do a little smoker's bogey before I go in the store, because I do have a drive back. Oh man, I'm getting tired. Okay.
catch you on the flip side. Bye. This is Kimberly's Perceived Life. I'm out.